Wednesday finishes the hard work, a good practice, a lot accomplished. Work to do tomorrow. Not quite a complete game week, but looking forward to it. Questions?
Les, how you prepared Danny for his first SEC road start in a venue that's obviously very loud?
Well, we pipe in a lot of the noise. We try to trim down the calls so that he can handle the calls very comfortably, and hopefully bring a very quality team and a team that's ready to play with it. And it's the best way to handle quality road games.
You had a lot of talented freshmen that went over there 2 years ago. It was kind of a baptism by fire. You think that 2 years later they've really matured and, really handle a setting like that?
Well, I think there's I think you, at certain times in your career, you're not really ready to handle some of the things that a road venue and the SEC give you. And I think there's some more maturity in this team, and certainly a team that's looking forward to playing well.
Les, did Toby Weathersby practice this week? Did he practice today? And do you expect
I'm not allowed to comment. HIPAA. Sorry.
Homeland Security?
HIPAA.
Homeland Security. Yeah.
Homeland Security. Any that starts with the H is all works. So
What's his status?
I don't know what status. Let's see how it
Questionable.
falls.
There's
Status.
questionable
Status is healthy and alive.
Safe to say football coaches keeping secrets more than other sports as far as don't want things getting out. And so I heard you talking today about coaches changing sides, and you don't think it really makes a big deal. And,
You're asking a guy that's had a couple defensive coordinators in different places, and I think that we're playing a game that are played by the players, and that you put the players in the best spot so that they can make plays. That's really how this game's played. I don't know. I think you can overdo how much someone knows about someone else to make a difference. Not necessarily do I see it that way. I see it as the players.
Arden Key leads the SEC in sacks, and I looked up Auburn this morning, and they give up the most sacks on offense. How are you going to use that this week to attack a two-quarterback system starting Sean White?
Well, we're going to do the things that we do. It's just that simple. And they played some great defenses. They played Clemson and and Chief over there at A&M, and that's those two quality defenses they played. So we're just going to do the things that we do, and hopefully it'll match up good.
Les, were you aware of the death threats that Brandon Harris received?
Not personally, but I've heard about it, and it's. I only pray that it's a person that doesn't know what he's saying quite, and is meaning it in a pretty mundane and insincere way. So just certainly I think football games are certainly awfully important to football coaches and players and fans to go to the game, but I think if a good old weekly death threat is something that you're into, then I think maybe you're making the wrong decisions.
These two offenses obviously want to run and start there with the run game. Is this maybe going back to a little more old school type of an SEC football game is kind of what you anticipate running it out on the ground?
I got to be honest with you. I think there's always big plays in a game like this. I think there's runs and passes, and I think you better have balance. And I think that's the want for our football team, to be able to throw it and run it in an equal percentage as best you can, and make some plays. I think they can run it. They certainly can rush the football, and weekend as well, as it could easily be, defenses that handle the run.
Les, did you see Leonard in practice this week acknowledge what happened Saturday night, his fumbles, something uncharacteristic like that? Did it manifest itself in anything he did in practice?
We always, every day, irrespective of what happened Saturday or another day, we address with our ball security issues at every spot. So there's nothing different to do. We're on it. So
I just mean, did Leonard show something, showing especially?
well, he's pretty good at ball security. He just made two obvious mistakes, and my guess is he secured the ball well all week and had daily reminders by his coaches that are coaching it in a period, ball security period.
Well, as a coach, I'm sure you're accustomed to maybe what happened to Brandon, just in terms of people doing that type of thing, but what do you have to do to protect your players or to communicate to them when something like that should happen?
Well, hopefully something like that will never happen, okay? And, but in the same vein, you run it down. Whatever information that you have, whoever, signed off on it, whatever that social media address is, let's give it to somebody that legally can go pursue it. So, it's unconscionable that somebody would do that, so.
Have y'all pursued?
I beg your pardon?
Have y'all pursued that with Brandon? The social media, whoever sent him?
Not to the department, certainly, and, no.
Coach, on a lighter note, got any plans to maybe watch a little Monday Night Football when it does come around? The anniversary of the Rebirth game?
No, I suspect Monday I'll be preparing for another opponent, and if I get in late and there's a last drive, I may catch the last drive, so, no, it's more likely I'll catch scores on Saturday after I get back, too.
Danny spoke to us Monday about he doesn't have a Twitter. He's avoided having what he calls rabbit ears, listening for praise or negative stuff. You find that he's mature in that aspect of it?
That's the only way to handle it. And you're never going to please everybody. You're only going to do your very best and continue to improve. When he does that, his team will be fired up. Don't make the same mistake twice, and just do the things that you can do, and we'll be happy, and he'll be happy.
All right, one more for Coach before he's got to run.
Les, you talked to Steve Shaw in the teleconference at the other teleconference room today, talking about the new instant replay setup, anything. Have you noticed anything different, anything better, worse?
I think anything that is controversial, immediate, I think that probably gets command center action, and I think that's the way it ought to be. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think the idea that there's the people with the expertise in the command center to look at something from all the angles and set an unbiased. See, I want you to know something. Talking about pressure. You sit in an instant replay booth in a stadium, just any stadium, right? And just can't quite feel comfortable about your call, and then leave the stadium later that day. It's not a lot of fun, I would guess, right? Okay, I mean, anybody that knows you. But now you got a command center that you can say, this is the reason that I think, and and they can say, well, no, the precedence is this, and this is the call, and we want to make sure that you're comfortable with it. And boy, what a wonderful thing. Because listen, I have never been around a crew that has not wanted to get it right. no matter what. It's not about ego, it's about providing a game that we all enjoy, it's fair for both teams. And I just can't imagine anybody doesn't enjoy that. Now, if you get it wrong through the command center, then they're showing information that the command center didn't have. I mean, another view that, based on a private camera.
He said they overturned, command center's probably overturned about 4 calls, or influenced about 4 calls, so that's worth it to have that.
I think that's wonderful, to be honest with you, so.
All right, thank you, Coach.
See you guys.